Daredevil series return confirmed by Marvel following Netflix cancellation. Daredevil will return for a new series at Disney Plus after Netflix pulled the plug on the show in 2018. Marvel boss Kevin Feige announced Daredevil, Born Again at this year's San Diego Comic-Con. The upcoming series, with Charlie Cox set to reprise the role of blind vigilante Matt Murdock aka Daredevil, will premiere in spring 2024 and consist of 18 episodes. The character had already made his official MCU debut in Spider-Man: No Way Home last December, where the lawyer by day from Hell's Kitchen appears in a cameo. The Man Without Fear also pops up in the new trailer for She-Hulk, Attorney at Law, presented at Comic-Con. Cox will also voice the role in Spider-Man animated series freshman year. Additionally, it has been rumored that Daredevil and villain Kingpin, played by Vincent D'Onofrio on the Netflix series and Hawkeye, will return in Hawkeye spin-off Echo, focused on Alaqua Cox's character. As it was previously reported, the Daredevil reboot will feature a different creative team than the Netflix series, which ran for 3 seasons between 2015 and 2018. Season 1 showrunner Steven DeKnight said not being involved in the Devil's hotly anticipated return to the screen was bittersweet. But all I want is a great Daredevil show I can watch with the rest of the fans, he wrote in conversation with fans on Twitter. Similarly, Season 3 showrunner Eric Olson seemed enthusiastic at the prospect of more Murdock adventures, writing on social media, thrilled to learn that Daredevil lives on. Best cast and best fan base ever. She-Hulk, Attorney at Law's new trailer reveals Daredevil cameo. She-Hulk, Attorney at Law arrives on Disney Plus on August 17 and excitement for the latest MCU series has ramped up thanks to the show's latest trailer, and a cameo from the Man Without Fear himself, Daredevil. The new trailer features Tatiana Maslany's Jennifer Walters, aka She-Hulk, being trained by her cousin Bruce Banner, aka the Hulk, played by Mark Ruffalo, seen here in his Professor Hulk form from Avengers: Endgame. While She-Hulk's fourth wall breaking is certainly an eye-catching feature of the trailer, fans' biggest takeaway from the trailer is the inclusion of Matt Murdock, Daredevil. Played by British actor Charlie Cox, Daredevil can be seen right at the end of the trailer and is wearing a comics-accurate yellow and red suit. In the quick cameo, Daredevil leaps over She-Hulk and is wielding batons. This is the continuation of Daredevil's emergence in the MCU after the 3-season Netflix series was cancelled. Charlie Cox's version of the character was officially introduced in the MCU in Spider-Man: No Way Home when he served as Spider-Man's lawyer. Since Walters is also a lawyer, it makes sense for Matt Murdock to appear in this show, although it is unclear just how prominently he may feature. Daredevil will also be appearing in the upcoming Disney Plus show Echo along with Vincent D'Onofrio's villainous Kingpin, who was last seen in Hawkeye. That's not all, as Daredevil is getting his own show, too. The 18-episode series is titled Daredevil, Born Again and will start streaming in 2024. Elsewhere in the She-Hulk trailer, Benedict Wong's Wong, Doctor Strange's companion, continues his trend of popping up across the MCU. He appears alongside Tim Roth's Emil Blonsky, Abomination, while the same duo also featured in Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. In She-Hulk, Walters is tasked with representing Blonsky. She-Hulk, Attorney at Law will stream from August 17 on Disney Plus. Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania reveals first look at Kang the Conqueror. Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania has revealed the first look at Kang the Conqueror in a new poster. Marvel's Andy Park debuted the poster ahead of the eagerly anticipated Marvel Studios panel at Comic-Con. It shows Kang the Conqueror, played by Jonathan Majors, looming menacingly behind Ant-Man, the Wasp and Cassie Lang. While it's not footage from the movie or an image from it, it appears from the poster that Kang will be comics accurate for his live-action debut. While Jonathan Majors did make his MCU debut as He Who Remains in Loki, the Kang that we'll see in the third Ant-Man movie is different to the character from that series. The character is different so you move a different way, my psychology has shifted because of the character, Majors previously explained. He's just a different guy. He who remains is not in Ant-Man. It's Kang. Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania brings back Paul Rudd, Evangeline Lilly, Michael Douglas and Michelle Pfeiffer from the previous movies, while Catherine Newton has taken on the role of Scott Lang's daughter Cassie. The threequel will also star Bill Murray in a villainous role, but we don't yet know exactly who he'll be playing. Earlier this year, Lilly reflected on a really difficult shoot for the new movie. There were just circumstances and logistics and the state of the world, you know, everything made the shoot the hardest out of any of the ones that we've made so far, she recalled. But I'm actually hopeful that it might be the best of the three and I can't say why, obviously. I would love to just gush about it, but I can't. I do think it's got the potential to be really, really cool. Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania is released in cinemas on February 17, 2023. Black Panther's Ryan Coogler pays beautiful tribute to Chadwick Boseman. Black Panther director Ryan Coogler has paid an emotional tribute to the film's late star Chadwick Boseman at San Diego Comic-Con. Coogler has stepped behind the camera again for Black Panther, Wakanda Forever, premiering later this year and continuing the legacy of Boseman's MCU superhero. The filmmaker shared a lovely memory of Boseman, who passed away of colon cancer in 2020. If you've ever seen Chad in person, he had these enormous hands. He was gigantic. It was probably part of the reason why he fit the Panther suit so well, Coogler said, looking back at when he and the actor would go through the first film's dailies. He was really, really strong, and he was getting excited as the clips went on and on and on, squeezing down my shoulder all the time. When it went off, he was like, "Oh man, that was amazing, congratulations," but I couldn't even lift my arm, he joked, before adding, "I promise you, I can feel his hand on me right now." Last year, it was announced that the sequel to Black Panther wouldn't feature a CGI version of Boseman nor would the role be recast. In the trailer for Wakanda Forever, a mysterious figure donning the suit can be seen for a split second, but it is not yet known who that is. Chad is no longer with us physically, but his spirit, his passion, his genius, his pride and his culture and the impact that he's had on this industry will be felt forever, Coogler also said at Comic-Con. We put our love for Chadwick into this film. We also put our passion. This film has a ton of action and humor. It's also a roller coaster of a movie. It goes to new places in Wakanda that we've never been before but other corners of the MCU. Black Panther, Wakanda Forever has a release date of November 11, 2022.